Is it time to buy or sell the QQQ ETF? In this video, we will explore QQQ in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 29th of July, 2025, and now we are here to present an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to remain informed about our latest analyses. You do not want to miss any important updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since May 27, 2025, our system has ranked QQQ as a buy candidate, giving it a score of 1.21. Let's take a look at the exchange-traded fund's performance during this period. The exchange-traded fund has seen a gain of 8.83%. This translates to an average return of 0.2% per day since it was listed as a buy candidate. The exchange-traded fund is situated in the midst of a narrow yet robust upward trend in the short term, indicating a further rise within this trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 16.4% over the upcoming 3 months, with a possible return ranging between 14.17% and 17.90%. In terms of the longer term, our 12-month analysis forecasts an anticipated change of 11.13%. Based on our computations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 15.08% to positive 11.35% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price within the range of $481.69 to $631.64. Our latest daily update for the QQQ includes the headline, QQQ ETF upgraded from hold accumulate to buy candidate following Tuesday's trading session. The price of the QQQ ETF decreased by 0.155% on the last day, Tuesday the 29th of July, 2025, dropping from $568.14 to $567.26. During the last trading day, the ETF experienced a fluctuation of 1%, with a low of $566.56 and a high of $572.22. Over the past 10 days, the price has increased on 7 occasions, rising by 1.89% over the previous 2 weeks. Notably, the trading volume surged on the last day by 14 million shares, despite the declining prices. This could serve as an early warning, suggesting a slight increase in risk over the upcoming days. In total, 45 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $25.51 billion. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $572.22, while the lowest was $402.39. Currently, the price sits at 0.87% or $4.96 below the 52-week high of $572.22, which also marks the all-time high for the ETF. In today's market update for the Invesco QQQ exchange-traded fund, recent discussions reveal promising trends and innovations in the ETF sector. On the 29th of July, Todd Rosenbluth of VettaFi highlighted advancements that could redefine investor strategies moving forward. This innovation in exchange-traded funds often attracts more institutional and retail investments, positively impacting QQQ's market position. Moreover, a comparison of performance has emerged, showcasing the QQQ as a more robust choice over thematic alternatives like LOUP. With LOUP's underperformance and higher expense ratios, many investors are likely to prefer QQQ for its liquidity and favorable costs, which can drive higher inflows and potentially uplift its price. The announcement of the Food Network New York City Wine and Food Festival, presented by Invesco QQQ, indicates a strategic brand positioning, enhancing public recognition and connection with consumer experiences. Such promotional moves can strengthen QQQ's brand image, driving long-term investor confidence. Lastly, the ongoing trade developments, notably a recent deal involving tariffs between the United States and Japan, foster a more optimistic trading environment. As sentiment shifts positively, QQQ could see short-term gains, benefiting from an expanded international trading landscape. Overall, these factors collectively suggest a favorable outlook for QQQ, potentially boosting its market performance in both the near and long term. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 21st of July, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned QQQ a mixed grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 9th of July, 2025, it was reported that UBS gave QQQ a hold grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 9th of July, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark rated QQQ as outperform with a hold action. On Thursday, the 26th of June, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned QQQ a negative grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 10th of June, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark gave QQQ a mixed grade with a hold action. The following signals have been identified for QQQ. There are mixed signals in the exchange-traded fund today. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Monday, the 28th of July, 2025, and so far it has fallen by approximately 0.155%. Further declines are indicated until a new bottom pivot has been established. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Volume increased on falling prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning that the ETF should be monitored more closely. The QQQ ETF holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, providing a positive outlook for the ETF. Furthermore, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between the two signals, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. During downward corrections, some support will be provided by the lines at $565.14 and $548.82. A breakdown below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal, pivots, sell signal 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal, 2 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 27 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 67 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 55 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 46 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Let's discuss support, risk, and stop loss for QQQ. On the downside, the exchange-traded fund finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $524.79 and $519.11. There is a natural risk involved when an ETF is testing a support level. If this level is broken, the ETF may then fall to the next support level. In this case, QQQ finds support just below today's level at $524.79. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $519.11 and $513.04. Generally, the ETF tends to exhibit very controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk is considered quite low. Over the last day, the ETF experienced a movement of $5.66 between its high and low, which represents 1%. For the past week, the ETF has shown a daily average volatility of 0.721%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for QQQ, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A relatively low price-to-earnings ratio could signal a low expectation for the future of the company, or that the exchange-traded fund is undervalued, indicating a potential buying opportunity. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for QQQ. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for QQQ is at $568.14. If you do not currently own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the ETF, this could represent a strategic point for swing trading. On the downside, QQQ encounters its first support level at $524.79. If this support level holds, it could serve as an attractive entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $552.52, reflecting a decline of 2.6%. This exchange-traded fund experiences very low daily fluctuations, resulting in minimal risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal indicated by a pivot top identified just 1 day ago. Is the QQQ ETF a good buy? Several short-term indicators, along with an overall positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity. There is a reasonable chance for the QQQ ETF to perform well in the near future. We have revised our analysis conclusion for this ETF since the last evaluation, moving from a hold recommendation to a buy candidate. After evaluating the recent volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price appears undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 30th of July, we anticipate that QQQ will open higher by $1.42, starting at $568.68. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With best regards from all of us here at StockInvest.